Good morning, students. Once again, we are here to discuss DOE Worksheet 23, Schedule 26, August 2020 from your chapter Life Processes. As you know, students, we are already started this chapter, and in last worksheet, we have studied that for the survival of a living organism, a few processes are necessary, like your digestion, excretion, uh, reproduction, transportation, etc. In continuation of that, today we will discuss the first one, that is nutrition, and in that category we will be going to study how a human body get nutrition from food, and human body get food nutrition from food by the process of digestion. So today we will discuss the digestion and human beings. So as you are already aware, in this slide I'll show you. Here we have the human digestive system. In this, it is started from the mouth, which contain, or mouth has tongue, teeth, and your small glands are also present. Then we have this esophagus, then stomach, then we have a small intestine, this large intestine, and here we have liver. Okay, all these organs, even your gallbladder is there, which is responsible for the storage of bile, right? So this is the human digestive system, and which include mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, of course anus, appendix. It's a kind of vestigial organ. Pancreas, yes, I forgot to tell you, this pancreas, very very important organ of human digestive system. Liver, bile duct, and gall bladder, where the bile stored for some time. See, students, now we will study about the digestion. First, we have mouth. The digestion of food starts in the mouth, where the food broken down into simpler molecules. The complex food molecule broken down into simpler food molecule. The saliva contain an enzyme called salivary amylase that breaks down the starch, which is a complex molecule, to give sugar. Okay, by the action of salivary amylase, which is secreted from the glands present in the mouth, complex starch is a complex carbohydrate. It is converted into a simple sugar. Okay, so digestion of carbohydrates, one marker question, digestion of carbohydrates starts from mouth only. Okay, second we have esophagus. Esophagus helps in, I'll show you. Esophagus help, see, esophagus help, this is esophagus or food pipe. We have esophagus help the food moves from mouth to stomach. Okay, with the help of parastatic movements. What is parastatic movements? It is a rhythmic contraction of muscles of food pipe. Okay, it is rhythmic contraction of this food pipe, and by the help of this the food comes to the stomach from mouth. Okay, next we have stomach. Next we have stomach. Stomach has muscular wall with the gastric gland. Okay, the inner lining of the stomach has gastric glands present, and which releases first hydrochloric acid, second pepsin, and third Mucus. Mucus help to protect the and to protect the inner lining of the stomach from the action of HCl. It's very important. Sometimes the question may come in your exam: what is the role of mucus? Mucus help to protect the inner lining of the stomach from the action of HCl. Okay, what is the role of this HCl? HCl activate the pepsin for the digestion of protein. Actually, it is in inactive form, but by the action of HCl, this pepsin get activated and help in the digestion of protein. And second function of this HCl, during intake of food, few microorganisms which are harmful to the human body may comes to the body along with the food. It helps to kill that microorganisms. So I think so this is it has been clear to you what is the role of gastric gland. Like hydrochloric acid, first it activates the pepsin, second it protect or kill the microorganisms present in the food which have been taken by us in stomach. Second, it releases pepsin but in active form, and by the action of hydrochloric acid it get activated. Okay, and third one is mucus. Mucus protects the inner lining of the stomach from the action of HCl, because HCl is a strong acid, right? So let us just read. It has a muscular wall with the gastric gland present in them. These are hydrochloric, a protein digestive enzyme. As I told you, this pepsin, it's in inactive form, but it's a protein digestive enzyme. And mucus. So three things releases: hydrochloric, HCl, and mucus. The hydrochloric acid gets the hydrochloric acid creates an acidic medium which facilitates the action of enzyme pepsin to digest protein. Okay, the mucus protect the inner lining of the stomach from the action of acid. This is already have been explained to you. नेक्स्ट देखिए बच्चे, small intestine. Small intestine plays actually very important role. The complete digestion is taking place in the small intestine, where the food reaches from the stomach through the sphincter. Here complete digestion of carbohydrate, whether it's a carbohydrate, fat or protein, is taking place. The food coming from the stomach is acidic and has to be made alkaline by the help of pancreatic enzyme to act. See, the food comes from the stomach, to intestine is acidic in nature. Okay, and to make it alkaline, this bile has to be acted upon it. Okay, so see, the bile from the liver does this in addition to act on the fats also. Bile act on the fat also, as well as on this food which provide the alkaline medium for the digestion. Okay, so fats are present in the intestine in the form of large globules. Students, this fat get converted, the large you can say the large globules of fat get converted into smaller globules, and this process is known as emulsification. Okay, so the bile from the liver does this addition to acting on the fat. Fat are present in intestine in the form of large globule, as just I told you, make it difficult for the enzyme to act upon it. So bile salt break down the smaller globules increases to facilitate the action of enzyme. Means what? The big globules of fat get converted into small globules for the action which has been taking place through the enzyme, right? Next, the pancreas secrete pancreatic juices which contain trypsin, and lipase. Again, lipase for the breakdown of or emulsified fat. Okay, and trypsin act on the protein. The walls of the intestine contain gland which secretes intestinal juices, and the enzyme present in it initially converted the protein to amino acid, complex carbohydrate to glucose, and fat to the fatty acid and glycerol. Means what? With the help of this intestinal juices, the food finally get converted into like this. Protein get converted into amino acids, protein get converted into amino acid, your fat get converted into fatty acid and glycerol, and third one we have here is carbohydrates like starch get converted into simple sugar called glucose, right? So the digestive food is taken up by the wall of intestine where the finger-like projection called villi are present, which increases the surface area of the for the absorption. And villi are richly supply of the blood vessels which take the absorbed food to each and every cell of the body. So last we have this large intestine. Large intestine, the role of large intestine is not much. I mean, the unabsorbed water, the unabsorbed or food is sent into the large intestine where more villi absorb the water from the material. Again, the large intestine has villi which absorbs the water, the excess of water present in the waste material. Okay, and the rest of the material removed from the body through the anus. Okay, the exit of the waste material regulated by anal sphincter, and here a sphincter is present which control the movement of this excretion, right? And the name of that sphincter is anal sphincter. So student, this is all about your today's worksheet. I hope you understand it very well. It is very simple and easy. Let's do your practice exercise. We have first question that name the one enzyme present in our body, but it is very simple. You can write it from here also. I'll show you. See, any one of this you can write. Okay, it's not mandatory to write only that and this. Any one. Bile juices, pancreatic enzyme, and your see, these are the enzymes present in the uh, pancreatic enzyme you can write maybe, or lipase and trypsin. These three enzymes are present in your small intestine to act on the different carbohydrate, fats, and others. So you can write any one of pancreatic. If you write this pancreatic enzyme, it acts on carbohydrate, lipase, it acts on the fat, and this trypsin, it acts upon protein. Okay. So let's see next question we have. What is meant by parastatic movement? Students, you can easily give the answer of this question. This is the parastatic movements. Okay, you can write it from here. See, next question we have. What is the role of an acid in our stomach? I told you it's very simple question that HCl HCl provide the acidic medium for to pepsin get activated and convert and start digesting protein. Okay, and also kill the microorganism present in the food. This is the function of your uh, this is the role of your acid release in the stomach, right? Next see students, how is the small intestine designed to absorb the digested food? So you can write it from here. See, this is the exact answer. I'll show you. See, villi are richly supplied. Projection called villi. The digestive food taken up by the wall of the intestine or the finger-like projection of villi, which increases the surface area of the absorption. And villi are richly supplied with the blood vessel and all. Right. So next question we have. Draw the label diagram of human digestive system. Students, as I see, this is the human digestive system. Okay, so this is all about your worksheet. Hope you understand it very well. If you really understand it, do like, share and subscribe the channel, those who have not subscribed yet, right? So bache, this is all about today's worksheet. Okay, take care. Bye bye.